Welcome, chess enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a classic encounter between two legendary players. Kasparov opens with the Sicilian defense. A very sharp and tactical opening choice, immediately injecting fight into the game. It challenges White's control of the center. White develops his knight. A solid move, preparing to control the center and aiming for the kingside attack. Black responds by controlling the center as well. Karpov pushes his pawn to the center, challenging Black's control. Kasparov accepts the challenge and takes the pawn, opening the position. White recaptures with the knight, aiming to control the center. Kasparov develops a knight to a key central square to challenge the center control. White continues development by placing his other knight to the central square. Black controls the queenside with this move, preparing for the future. White develops his bishop to a safe and useful square, ready to control long diagonals. Black challenges the center by pushing the e-pawn, preparing to start a kingside attack. White develops his knight to a good, active square, having a better control of the center. Black develops his bishop, preparing for an attack on the kingside. White sacrifices a pawn to attack Black's knight. The bishop targets the knight on f6, creating attacking possibilities. Black develops his bishop to prevent the attack of the knight. White sacrifices a pawn to gain advantage in development and initiative, opening the position and preparing for a kingside attack. Black takes the pawn, opening the game. White takes the pawn with the bishop and creates attacking opportunities in the center. Black develops the knight to the center, aiming to control the center. White castles, securing his king and preparing to launch an attack. Black also castles, a standard move for safety and preparation for further developments. White moves the king to secure its safety and prepare to attack the kingside. Black pushes his pawn to b5, preparing a kingside attack. White develops his bishop, preparing for further development in the center. Black develops his knight, attacking the center and preparing an attack on the kingside. White puts his knight to a central square, putting pressure on the center. Black develops his bishop, creating attacking opportunities and putting pressure on the center. White moves his rook, preparing for an attack on the kingside. Black pushes his pawn to b4, creating attacking opportunities and putting pressure on the center. White sacrifices his knight, opening the position and creating attacking opportunities. Black takes the knight, accepting the sacrifice. White takes the pawn with his pawn, controlling the center. Black develops his bishop to a safe and active position, preparing for the attack. White prepares a kingside attack. Black moves his queen, preparing for an attack on the kingside. White develops his bishop to control the center and prepare for the attack. Black moves his queen to a safe square. White develops his bishop to an active square and continues his kingside attack. Black moves his rook to defend against a kingside attack. White prepares the kingside attack. Black prepares his defense against the kingside attack. White prepares for a pawn advance to b4. Black pushes his pawn to a5, preparing for the future. White takes the pawn to control the center and weakens Black's position. Black takes the pawn, controlling the center. White takes the rook, opening the position and attacking the Black's king. Black takes the rook, controlling the center. White controls the center. Black develops his bishop, preparing for an attack. White takes the knight, controlling the center. Black takes the knight, maintaining central control. White takes the pawn, gaining control of the center. Black moves his rook, preparing to attack. White develops his bishop, preparing to attack the kingside. Black develops his bishop, aiming to attack the center. White moves his rook, preparing for an attack on the king side. Black moves his rook, threatening a checkmate. White moves his queen, preparing for an attack. Black develops his bishop, aiming to attack the center. White sacrifices his bishop, creating a decisive attack. Black is forced to take the bishop. White sacrifices another piece to win the game, creating a decisive attack. Black takes the rook. White takes the rook, creating a decisive attack. Black takes the bishop. White takes the bishop. Black takes the bishop. White takes the bishop. Black moves his queen, preparing an attack. White moves his king to safety. Black moves his queen, preparing an attack. White moves his queen, preparing an attack. Black moves his queen, preparing an attack. White moves his queen, preparing an attack. Black pushes his pawn to b3. White takes the pawn. Black moves his queen, threatening a checkmate. White moves his king. Black moves his queen, threatening a checkmate. White moves his queen, preparing for an attack. Black moves his queen, preparing for an attack. White moves his king to safety. Black moves his queen, preparing for an attack. White moves his king to safety. Black moves his queen, preparing for an attack. White moves his queen, preparing for a checkmate. Black moves his king to safety. White delivers a checkmate, winning the game. A masterful display of attacking chess by Karpov. Despite Kasparov's aggressive opening, Karpov expertly navigated the tactical complexities and converted his positional advantage into a decisive win. This game highlights the importance of precise calculation and a deep understanding of strategic principles, even in the face of a fierce opponent. Thanks for joining us in this analysis.